welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm grateful to have you here sharing your energy with me. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. We thank all of our subbies, and we are so grateful to have each and every one of you sharing your energy and coming to see what the story is for today that the angels want to tell. Okay, so what we're doing is a collective reading about angel number 11111. It's 1 to the 5th power. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, 1 5 times is still 1, but when you add up 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 5. 5 is change. Okay, so the date was January 12th, 2026, which was a catalyst for change because of the 5 ones. So if you have 5 crystals, if you have 1 crystal, 1 crystal, 1 crystal, 1 crystal, and you have 5 crystals, that's 5. Okay, so we're doing 1. I don't know if it's to the 5th power. We'll check on that. Look at my algebra books. But 1 was a tricky number for me, okay? Hi, Axie. Just like this one right here. I have an Axie poo-poo that just wandered over, meandered over, sashayed her boo-boo. Yes, you did. Okay, so the collective reading. Now, what we're talking about is from our 0 degree. Our 0 degree is our right here, right now. It is our eternal moment of right here, right now. Okay, so this change, Axie, go on now, go on. Are you gonna lay down right there? Okay, all right. Speaking of crystals, so the change is our new start. Every single moment is an opportunity for a new start. Every single moment, okay? So what we did, now take a look. This is part of our change. Exit. See, okay, so our cosmic visitors on the earth plane, we have our totem animal that, okay, go see what it was. That wants to lean on my leg. Okay, this is new, where he's clingy. Okay, so wherever I go, he goes. He's always done that. But he's like leaning on me. So he's giving me a hug. I'm getting you wet. But I wish you guys could see. He's on patrol. So we're just going to leave it there. We're going to welcome in the Archangel of the Four Corners and their twin flames. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Aurora. We request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We pray and welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. This is another divine being that is here. Okay, and Exie is walking up and down the hallway looking. Now he's under the table. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Let's see what happens. Okay, Exie, you gotta move over, baby. Move over. He's right on my leg. Move over. You gotta move over, pumpkin. Come over here. Come over here, boo. Oh, there you go. Sit down. Sit down right there. Okay, we have, I don't know why he's doing this, but they always say watch the animals. So let's see how this turns out. We requested our angel protection. We have protection from our crystals. This setup is one of the new things. That was a change, okay, from our last reading. This was a change. We had all of the angels from the colors of heaven. Their characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And we actually could feel their energy and their presence in the room. Here's the lesson. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. You can feel their energy. I can still feel their energy. Okay? All right, thank you. Exie, sit down, boo. He's right here. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but we're going to say thank you for his presence. Thank you so much. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Okay, there are several angels in the room right now. We're just going to go with it, okay? So let's just go with it. Okay, so now what we did was we did get our crystals, and I was explaining selenite. Okay, I have a selenite charger. This is a selenite charger. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. A selenite charger, and what it does is when you put crystals on it or next to it, it cleanses the crystals. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. It cleanses and cleanses the crystals that you put on it or next to it. Okay. It also doesn't need to be cleansed itself. Okay. Another thing is once as it's cleansing, it's charging, and it's enhancing all of the crystals that are being charged by it. So this is very powerful crystal. Selenite is very, very powerful, and I have quite a few crystals that are sitting up here. Okay, and we're just gonna leave those there like that. So because that's what angels told me to do. Okay, so Archangel. We're going to welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. And we actually have a huge amethyst right here. The amethyst helps with your psychic abilities, your intuition. Now this is, I brought the reason why I want to talk about the crystals is because I brought this out for you guys to see. This is labradite. Okay, see all the blue? This is labradite or Lemurian blue. Okay, and it boosts your intuition, your psychic abilities, your spiritual growth. It helps you with your third eye, your crown chakra, and your throat. Okay, also shields your aura. Okay, and it reveals hidden truths and creativity. Okay, and it is being enhanced. All of those attributes or those spiritual properties are being enhanced with as it's sitting next to the selenite. Okay, so that's what we decided to do today because it's easier to unpack. Okay, now that I told y'all, it's easier to unpack crystals because have them all in a little box. Okay, so yeah, we got some changes going on right now, and we're gonna go with the flow. Okay, because going with the flow is what's important. Okay, as we absorb the light codes that are coming in from the sun and all of the changes that are going on, we have the plasma storms, we have CMEs, we have light codes that are coming in every single day, and they're layered from different sources. Okay, from the planetary placements, there is information that is coming from the cosmic healers, from the planets, okay, from the stars, from the dragons, from the unicorns, from all of the mystical, magical beings that are awakened now, that are all around us with all of our divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and they are part of the group of universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. The law of that one being the universe, prime creator, mother, father, God, most high, Adonai, Barbella. Okay, we are all raising in Christ consciousness. Okay, conscious awareness of what is. Okay, so do not be afraid. If you are raising your vibration and you see something that you've never seen before, it's because you're raising your vibration to go in a higher dimension. This is what this is all about. Awakening and ascending. We are ascending from not knowing to knowing. Okay? All right, so the reading again, Catalyst for Change, angel number 5. Okay, we're starting at our 0 degree. That's the moment where we are right here, right now, and all of the things that's going on in our world. So before, I was in the comfort zone. I had all of my angels, it was all decorated. I had everything that was all going, and it wasn't just this, okay? It's everything else, okay? I had a microcosm of what my world was yesterday. It is now changed. causing me to move the goalpost, cross over the threshold, and get out of a comfort zone to create the new steps in my reality. Okay, and that's where you do when you go and you're in the dark night of the soul, you're at the Five of Pentacles. Okay, that is the gateway of change. You got to go around the church, go through the gateway of change. Okay, that gateway of change is at 1111, all those new ones, okay, for new beginnings, Metatron's gateway. It's not a punishment. It is spirit saying, okay, you passed this test. Here, I'm not going to give you another test. I'm just going to give you some more to learn and grow and evolve from. That's it. Okay, it's not a punishment. This just means that you're doing what you're supposed to do, so the threshold has moved for you to step over it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I love it when y'all just step in there and explain stuff. Okay, so if you would, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Please give us the essence. This is, hold on. Let's see what it is. Where in the world is the world? Revelations, distractions, and the sword of Damocles. That was what happened. Things changed because the sword, there was a revelation. There was a revelation. Some truth came to light. There was a distraction that got in the middle, and then the sword of Damocles fell. Okay, so that means things changed. It wasn't a punishment. Okay, when I was talking about the sword of Damocles, I was actually telling myself, from my higher self, was telling me, hold on, you need to get out of that throne because that sword is going to fall, and we're going to take you to a new castle where the throne belongs to you. You guys look at that reading. It is so cool. It came out, and then here we are. Okay, thank you, angels, for showing that. And we just talked about it, giving us that reminder. Thank you. All right, there it is again, Vast Vistas. Okay, moving the goalpost. Moving the goalpost, stepping over the threshold, and expanding horizons. This is, angels come through every single time. Yes, they do. Okay, ascending the mountain. We just talked about ascending. Keep going forward. We just talked about ascending. Okay, ascending from what you don't know because of what you learned and grew and evolved from causes us to ascend from not knowing to being consciously aware of what we now know. Ascending the mountain. You are the mountain. Okay, every single thing that you has a lesson, experience, or a challenge for you. When you learn, grow, and evolve from it, find a way. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. You are the mountain. Okay, and it's interesting that on the short for the revelations, distractions, and the catalyst to change at your 0 degree. Okay, at that short, one of the last slides on that short was a man standing at the top of a mountain, and he's celebrating with his walking sticks. Okay, he's celebrating that he climbed the mountain. He is the mountain. Okay, we are the mountain. All right, joy and delight. Okay, Spirit, I'm not looking at the cards, I'm looking over here. Okay, so this one I just saw, joy and delight. That's what he had. He was celebrating that he got to the top of the mountain. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Catalyst for change. Open your heart to joy. Open your heart to joy. No matter what is going on in your world, if something is changing, it's because Spirit said, okay, you don't need this no more. Okay, this is not good enough for you. You have ascended to something higher. Okay, open your heart to receive. Go within in your 0 degree and figure out how to transcend whatever the situation is. That's what I'm doing right now, is going within to transcend this situation. Okay, for me, it is to find somewhere to be that, okay, it's just for me, it's to find somewhere to be. How about that? We'll just leave it there. Okay, now, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst, at the Soul Star. Look, wise leader, This is what this is what we strive to become, a wise leader, okay? And it's because of the information and the lessons, experiences, and challenges that we overcome. Now we can help others to overcome theirs, okay? When they ask the question, they say, how did you do that? How did you do that? Okay, how did you do that? And why is it shaking? And it's not connected to, okay, this happens all the time. And this is a granite floor, so there's nothing to make this floor shake. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, look. Next to wise leader, you are a beacon for others, rejuvenating rain. Okay, clear the past, heal the present. That's what happens when you climb that mountain. And when you look at those things that may seem like punishments, they're not. Okay, there is a way. It's a way for you to get out of a comfort zone. You've learned enough in this space, right here, right now. Spirit saying, "Come here, baby, give me your hand." And Spirit is going to walk you to the next space that you need to be in, okay? It's a blessing to overcome an obstacle. It is a blessing to find resolution, solution to a situation. You are learning these things and growing from them for a reason. Wise leader, okay? Wise leader, okay? Look at your sacred blueprint, okay? Look at your sacred blueprint. Under that, miracles. Look, miracles. Thank you, Spirit. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Now I want to cry. The angels, okay, I'm feeling this overwhelming feeling of love. Okay, right here, right now, and I want to cry. This is what happens when you open your heart to receive. Okay, when your divine guides, spirit guides are trying to show you something and you're showing them back, I got it. I understand. Okay, this is overwhelming. I just want to cry, just all of a sudden. Okay, and here's miracles. This is a miracle. Okay, it happens all the time. Your divine guides are around you all the time. Okay, to show you how much they love you and that nothing that you're going through as a spirit being having an earthly existence or experience humanness is a punishment. Okay, it's not a punishment. You have no idea how divine and how beautiful, how magnificent you are to be here, right now, helping others just by speaking, talking, being in a space. You may not even have to say anything to anybody. It's your beautiful light. Okay, it spans all the way out, and when you connect to others that or you vibrate the same, and you just being, I'm here, somebody else might be at the grocery store, somebody else might be down the street, okay, but our light goes that far. When we connect, that's grid work. There's a crystalline grid that is being created right now. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, okay, that's being created by you raising your vibration, okay, and having your light be illuminated by the love that you have inside for yourself first, okay, to take care of what you need to take care of. No matter what comes your way, find a way, okay? Ask Spirit to show you a way. It will happen, I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. Trust your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Trust the y'all that is. Have faith in what you cannot see, okay? The universe, you are one with the universe. When you hold in your heart infinite, unconditional love for yourself and for every being, every living being, no matter what they do, okay? People have jobs. Beings have jobs. There's some beings that are supposed to do what they do so that other people watching go, how in the world? We're not judging nobody. We never judge. Okay, we just say what we ourselves will or will not do without judging others. We can't. Okay, we can't. All right, thank you, Spirit. Look, transformation. Okay, this is at the Earth Star Chakra, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Remember we talked about that crystalline grid. A fresh new way of living emerges. This is perfect. Thank you, Spirit. A fresh new way of living emerges because why? There was a challenge that showed up, and we are meeting the challenge head on. We are looking at it hard on what we are going to do, okay, in our world. A fresh new way emerges. Y'all can't tell me the angels don't show up every single time. The angels show up every single time. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna take some poo-poo. Thank you so much. You're so beautiful. Okay, thank you, boo-boo. Okay, under transformation is stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. You are strong beyond measure. Tears are cleansing. Okay? Look, rejuvenation, rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Okay? Tears are cleansing. Thank you, Spirit. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay? All right. Under that is follow your bliss. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. What makes you happy? What excites you? What excites me is this. This is what excites me. Okay? I never in a million years thought I would be doing tarot. Okay? Or I would be telling what's going on in my world. But it's important because we all have lessons, experiences, and challenges, and you never know. I'm sorry, I gotta wipe my tears. You never know who is watching, listening, or who this message needed to come out for. It will align with that person's pathway to encourage them if they ask for encouragement. If they're going through something similar, if there was a sense of trust and then all of a sudden it's not there anymore, it's a cleansing, it's not a punishment, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please clarify transformation, vast vistas, and wise leader. At the high heart with Archangel Chamuel and Charity, we have lovers. This is a balance of masculine and feminine energies, or it's a collaboration or a relationship. Okay, and this may be coming. Expand your horizons. Whichever one this is, a relationship, a collaboration. It might be business partners, or a coming together of two people. It's a part of expanding horizons and vast vistas. Okay. Look how he's looking out over the water. He's looking out over the water. Okay? And he's seeing his ship come in. This is probably like the Three of Wands. Okay? So somebody's moving forward. Okay? They're moving forward. The ships are coming in. Okay? But they have to let go to receive what's coming. Okay? And part of that is accepting how things are right now, going with the flow of potential. Okay? Release negative energy or thoughts of blame or punishment. Always. It's never a punishment. Exie, what are you doing? He's under the table again. Okay. Under lovers, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. It's a message. There's information that is coming. 2333, you guys. 2333. Look that up. That's your number. 2333. Thank you, Spirit. And look under that. A wealthy man. Okay, let's see how that turns out. Now, a wealthy man is not always money. Sometimes it is. Okay, so we can say it may be money, or we can say it is someone that is balanced, whole and one with himself, whole and one with his higher self, or whole in one with the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, that's a wealthy man. That's somebody that's wealthy for sure. They are abundant in everything that they have. Okay, or it looks like there is a wealthy man that has something to do with a house, secrets in a room. Okay, and some sudden wealth. Okay, we keep getting a journey card. Okay, we keep getting a journey card. Okay, and under the journey card we have all four aces. Okay, all four aces, and again with this house. Okay, this house is a stable foundation. This house is the house is somebody that is has something that's familiar to them, like this. this situation I'm in, this was familiar. Okay, this was familiar. Okay, but circumstances change. Okay, they just do. So we go with the flow of potential because Spirit is saying there's something else better for you. Okay, now transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Under that is being clarified by an official person. This might be an official soulmate, official twin flame. It might be a judge. Okay, it might be law enforcement. It might be a lawyer. There is something happening. Okay, 22. Remember, 22 is 11:11. 22 is 11:11. Okay, so we'll see. Let's see what the card said. Now, under that is imprisonment. Okay, imprisonment. Stepping into power. Somebody's in their head. Okay, somebody's in their head, or they're actually going to be incarcerated. This may be a karmic lesson from a male karmic lesson, a lawyer. Okay, I have it as a karmic lesson, but let's see what happens. Now it's next to imprisonment. It's a karmic lesson. Okay, so there was a wealthy man. There was a karmic lesson, a wealthy man. Let's see what's over here. Okay, wise leader. A wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Okay, that's how you share your energy, share your light by staying positive no matter what. Because when you stay positive no matter what, you're actually showing others how to navigate, okay, their pathway. When one changes to the path comes in, the road may be uneven. It may have little boulders here and there, little potholes here and there. It may have changes in direction here or there, okay? Sometimes you may end up in a space where you're not unfamiliar to you, but you're going to find a way to get out of it, okay? So that's why what a wise leader does, you are a beacon for others. So as a beacon for others, right now with this situation I'm going through, I'm going to look at it hard with positive energy. Surrender what I cannot fix to the all that is and the all that ever was, to Prime Creator who creates everything. If I am unable to create what I need to create right here, right now, this instant, I surrender it and we go into a pre-planning meeting. It's production. It's a production. We go into a pre-planning meeting with that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all the components on the table and we're gonna discuss who needs to stay, who is outside of the budget. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing balance to the situation, bringing laughter and joy, okay, to the tears. The Spirit always brings balance into something that's unbalanced. But those tears are cleansing. Okay, I welcome it anytime I need to. Thank you, Spirit. Now, wise leader, change. Change is on the way for a wise leader because you are a beacon for others. Rejuvenating rain. Look, it's being cleared by rejuvenating rain. Is that despair? There's where the tears right there. This rejuvenating rain is tears. Okay, this man is in despair. Okay, but let's see. We're going to see what Spirit has to say about why. Okay, all right. 28-29, y'all. We're moving forward. 28-29. Wow, it's 10-11. It's actually 1-1-1. Listen. Okay, listen. All right, y'all. So we have transformation. There's an official person involved. We have imprisonment, or somebody is stuck in their head about someone that is strong beyond measure. Somebody may be wondering, how do you get past all of the craziness that you have come up through in your entire life? How do you get past that to be where you are right here, right now, with infinite, unconditional love in your heart? It's because of how you respond and how you now look at all of those things, those lessons, experiences, and challenges, how you look at them as just that. How you learn, grew, and evolved from each one individually, because they didn't all happen at the same time, okay? Now we have vast vistas. There is a collaboration, there is a relationship, there is something. This might even be the all that is and the all that ever was. This might be the Most High right here, okay? Because there is something coming, whereas there's a It might be a project together, two business partners. It may be two lovers. It may be two soulmates. It may be two twin flames. But there is a collaboration it's coming. Okay, you meet the future where it is. When you stay in the eternal moment of right here, right now. We can't go back to the past because we can't step into the past. Okay? Stay in the eternal moment of right here, right now. Because as you do, when you're staying right here in the eternal moment of now, as you do, the future comes to meet you where you are. Okay? There's a message coming because you're ascending the mountain. Keep going forward because the messages are going to come down through your crown chakra, third eye, your throat chakra. Remember, with our labradorite, okay, and all the enhancements coming from the selenite to all of these crystals, that is where your downloads come from. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your spiritual connection to the all that is and the all that ever was in your crown chakra, in your soul star chakra. Okay, you're connected. Okay, so what we have here is a karmic lesson, a wealthy man, and adjudication. There is a court case that's getting ready to happen. You guys make sure you look at the short for tomorrow. Okay, it's already being put together. Archangel Raziel, he's right here. Okay, he came in today and we had a talk, and there's something beautiful that we are creating for y'all to see for tomorrow. Okay, so here's my little box of goodies that I have right here that we had to put our things away. That's okay. We put them away with infinite unconditional love. And that means that nothing negative is going to attach to anything that we're doing because we're not looking at anything that's negative. Okay? So, thank you, Spirit. So, here's what we're going to do. Spirit, if you would, thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Archangels of the Seven Rays, for showing us the feelings, emotions that we replace anything that is negative with power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for helping us with our coat of many colors, okay? And thank you to all of the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. Thank you to the Archangel of the Four Corners. I am so very grateful to you. Okay, so if you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, please tell us what is the lesson at the root chakra. Thank you. Look, Nine of Pentacles. There was a selfish man. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is an independent financial security success. Now, I'm not going to call him selfish, okay, but he is somebody that's put a lot of energy into making money to become successful financially and with earthly tangible blessings, okay? He is under lesson, transformation, an official person. Okay, here's the Three of Pentacles. There was a collaboration. Was he in a collaboration with somebody? Now, the Three of Pentacles is usually you, your divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. The puppy is pure intention. Okay, the stars are the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. But those two other bodies is a collaboration. It's a group of people with the same purpose in mind. On the right side is hoarding. Okay. Spirit. Okay. So it's when the other cards show up that you really get the clarity on the situation. Okay. Remember when I first saw this card, I said there was an angry businessman? Okay. Apparently, he was in a group situation with a whole bunch of other people. Okay. That was being overlooked by beings in the higher realm. Okay, there's an official person. I believe that is the all that is and the all that ever was. This person is undergoing a transformation. The official person, it may be somebody, something in his world that has to do with law enforcement, a judge, a lawyer, or his divine guide. Well, we know divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels for every single one of us. Every single person walking this earth has a set of divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels that is guiding, directing them. The more we tap into our third eye, our crown chakra, and our intuition, and from our heart space, we get the messages that we need. Sometimes folks stay in their head about negative things and they don't see the message. Wow. Okay, Spirit, because somebody on the right side was hoarding. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Somebody was hoarding and holding on too tight. Okay, and it was because of devil energy. This says Temperance, but this is the devil card because of devil energy. Okay, Two of Cups. It was regarding two people or a relationship. Okay, so okay, Spirit. All right. Okay. All right, Spirit. Hold on. Let me take a breath, y'all. Hold on. This is going in a different direction. So we see somebody was holding on. Somebody holding on. Okay. There was some devil energy in a relationship. Okay. Two people were tethered to each other because of this devil energy. Okay. But there is a Two of Cups. There was two energies, signatures that match. Okay. Perfect harmony, union, and balance. This relationship was perfect. Okay. Because whoever this businessman was, who may have been an official person in a soulmate, a business situation, a family situation, it may have been soulmates, twin flames, a business situation. Somebody was an official person, and look, there was an Empress. Spirit, I see y'all. Okay, these two people knew each other in the past. Six of Cups. Somebody is melancholy. They're remembering. They're doing a life review about something that happened in the past. Okay. Now, this gentleman and this Empress is getting help from the Knight of Swords. That is Archangel Michael, who wields the Sword of Truth. Now, something is coming to an end. Okay, something's coming to an end. Acceptance, hope, reintegration, renewal. There was pain, there was shock, and there was sadness. Okay, that happened to me, but it's at the Ten of Swords because I released and surrendered that energy. Okay, what Spirit gave me was a bright new idea, and it may be happening for this businessman as well. This may be all happening across. It may be happening to him and to the Empress in his world. Okay. Okay, now what we have here, we have a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a queen of manipulation. The truth has been declared. This person is getting cut out. Somebody is moving on to calmer waters. Somebody's making plans to leave, to move forward. Making plans. They haven't quite done it yet, but they're making plans to. Okay, now remember, this businessman and this Nine of Pentacles ain't stupid. He found a way to get to 9 Pentacles. That means he is strategic, and he is logical, and he knows how to make things work. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you tell us what is the experience at the sacral chakra? Experience at the sacral chakra. Okay, this one to come out, we just talked about this one. The experience is something's coming to an end. Okay, remember we talked about the Page of Cups? I believe it was a Page of Cups. Somebody was in their head, okay? Somebody was in their head in the Page of Cups, okay? They got an epiphany, a bright new idea, okay? Remember, who's cutting stuff out with the truth? Archangel Michael, okay? He's moving fast, he's moving forward, okay? Somebody's bringing, this businessman is bringing something to an end. Here's the Page of Cups right here, look. I didn't even see it, we just talked about it. He was right here, there was an epiphany. Somebody was stuck in their head thinking. They were thinking, trying to find resolution and solution to a challenge. The challenge came quickly. It was a catalyst to change. They received it at their 0 degree. It was a new start. They had self-leadership, and they were in the dark night of the soul, okay? But they had to wake up, okay, out of the dark night of the soul to walk with their shadow. It's not they're doing a spiritual bypass and going, no, I'm not going to worry about that. No, I'm not going to worry. No, they're looking at it hard, going, why? What happened? What happened here? Why did this happen? Okay? Because sometimes things happen. You know good and well it's not your fault. Okay? You know good and well it doesn't make sense that happened. Okay? That's when you step back and you look at things real hard and go, was this divine intervention? Was this universe balancing itself? Okay? Whoa, Spirit. Okay, y'all, thank the angels. They're stepping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am grateful to you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel that has been given power okay, to bring balance to situations. Archangel Hope is the archangel that gives us hope to see beyond where we are right now in this spirit, in this 0-degree field of what's going on right here, right now. Thank Archangel Hope for giving you something to look beyond, okay, in the beyond. Look in the beyond. Okay, thank you. Okay, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, what is the challenge at the solar plexus? Challenge at the solar plexus, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Strength card. Look, the challenge is to be strength. Find your inner stability. Find your inner foundation. Stand in your power. Sometimes that means us using our voice to say what we need to say. Okay, that is the challenge. Okay, inner being. Okay, this is where you grow from whatever that challenge is. You grow from that challenge. Okay, you find your inner strength. Okay. I'm sorry, say it again. Oh, okay. Focus to aligned action. Action comes from strength. It comes from finding your inner strength. This is the challenge. This is the challenge that I had. I had to not stay in my mind angry about what happened. Okay? I needed, it says you are strong. Oh my goodness, look. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw on the card. Look, you guys. Stepping into power. Okay? You are strong. You are strong beyond measure. This card is clarifying this card. Oh my goodness. Wow, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Wow. 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 And look, 29. 29 is 11. Okay. 2 pillars are shifting into place. Now, think about ancient Egypt and when they were shifting those obelisks into place. Okay, how many people did it take to pull on those ropes in whatever direction physics told them to pull the ropes in order to get those pillars to stand up straight? Okay, it wasn't something that was easy. It wasn't something that said, oh, okay, just lift that one. No, it was hard. They had to first dig a hole, okay? And it's not standing just like this. There is a hole, okay? How deep did that hole go for them to get that obelisk to land in that hole and stay standing up straight without breaking? Now remember, it's granite, okay? Without breaking or cracking. How smart Imhotep, okay, the master builder, how smart, okay? And if we look at Thoth, okay, the Egyptian god that was a mathematician, okay, when he got all of that information, he shared it with others to be builders, okay, of Kemet, okay. The kings of Kim and Kemet went to Greece and taught them geometry. Look it up, okay. So anyway, the strength, the inner strength. Now, look, 8 of Swords. This is the 8 of Swords. Somebody felt stuck in emotion. Okay, these are all these swords. Where did they come from? Okay. We got this businessman in the 10 of Swords, but he finds his strength because he went in his mind and he found a solution to what was bothering him. Okay, so what was bothering him, it looks like there was conversation. Somebody was stuck in the conversations that they projected out there, okay, and it was emotional. You see all that water? Now, you guys need to know that when I created these, all I did was give a few words. I didn't know what I was doing. And when the pictures came up, it was perfect. I thank you and I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you, Spirit. Now, on the other side of that is a King of Wands, okay? This is moving forward with passion, with fire, with a bright new idea, okay? It's found its strength, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you. How are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much. You guys, the angels are here. They are here. And if you open your heart, mind, and soul, you'll feel your angels, divine guides, and spirit guides too. I just, I forget when I'm in the middle of something, when I'm in the higher realms and I'm talking to them and I'm sharing their story, I forget that they tell me when they're here by touching. Okay, it feels like if you do this on your arm, it feels like wind. That's what it feels like. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Archangel Uriel and Archangel Aurora. Archangel Uriel is the angel that takes our prayers, okay? Manifests our heart's desire with fulfillment. This person wanted to get out of his mind, okay? The worry, the upset, okay? The not knowing, the uncertainty, okay? He wanted to get out of his mind. He requested help, okay? So he knows who his divine guides are. Okay, we saw that with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so he is now the King of Wands with a bright new idea. Thank you, Spirit. Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, can you please tell us what is the decision at the heart chakra? Decision at the heart chakra. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, somebody is becoming a subject matter expert. They are learning something, but it caused a delay. Are they saying they're going to wait? What is this, Spirit? Are they saying they're going to wait? It's under vast vistas and a collaboration of some kind. Wealth, tradition, family legacy. Okay, so they might also be going deep. Hold on. About a family situation, but there was a delay. There was some kind of delay. Somebody became or is becoming a subject matter expert when it comes to heart's desire, wish fulfillment, earthly, tangible blessings. Okay, something is going on here, and it's in there. What's involved is time, effort, a delay. Now, somebody is getting a victory. Okay, their goal is to become victorious in whatever this is. This kid in this helmet looks like my nephew. Okay, here's the Three of Wands. They're moving forward to, they're going towards the ships. This is the second time. This is the second time. It may happen on the new moon or the full moon, but there are some secrets. There is something that is being uncovered by them. It's being illuminated. So anytime you see the moon card, there may be some dark magic, but just know that the light that is reflecting off of the moon and in that water is coming from the sun. That's illumination. And who's getting this information? The King of Wands. Okay? He's getting it from somebody that is either stuck, or maybe a conversation he heard or was involved with that changed the winds of his fortune. Okay? He's getting help from Archangel Gabriel. Oh, wow. Okay. And it's about an imbalance. Oh, man. That's coming to an end. That's Archangel Azrael. This is Archangel Michael. Something is coming into balance. Wow, Spirit. Wow. Okay, thank you. Wow. Okay, now, so we have a victory. There was something that was delayed. There was something that was delayed. Okay, but there is going to be a victory. A vast vistas is coming. It's coming. This is us staying in our eternal moment of now with positive energy. Okay, staying in meditation, talking to your divine guides, doing what you have to do for you. If it means business, we gotta go to work. But do what you gotta do with a positive attitude, no matter what is in your face. Because this eternal moment of now, where all of the ugly was going on, is still sitting and waiting for the future to meet it where it is. So you never know what Spirit is going to bring to you based on your attitude that you have right now. Okay? Because somebody was fighting. Okay? There was chaos, competition, and fighting. Chaos, competition, and fighting. Okay? Somebody may have been talking to somebody else's ego. Okay, that is now at the Nine of Swords. This person is in a nightmare of their own making. So when somebody was talking to this person, they weren't talking to the person, they were talking to the person's ego. okay? Because their ego is wrong choices, challenge, failure, mistakes, despair, embarrassed, and shame. So this was projected on somebody else, okay? Why? Because they obscured the truth to themselves, caused stagnation to themselves. There was no forward movement. There was nothing new. They sat in the water in their ego, not wanting to see the truth. Wow. Now, they have to reorganize. They have to reconstruct whatever it was that they built with this attitude. I'm sorry. What you put out there always comes back. Okay, somebody is told to sit down. I'm sorry. Look who it was. The emperor. Okay, we have emperors that are part of twin flame relationships, soulmates, businesses, contracts, collaborations, okay? Just like this divine feminine had to go through her trials and tribulations to reach the status of empress, so does the divine masculine, okay? And the reason why this is making so much sense is because the catalyst for change is adversity, okay? It has this high spiritual purpose. It helps us to find our inner strength. When something is going on, we find that inner strength to get a solution or a resolution to a challenge. That is the challenge, okay? You stepping into your power. You step into your power by stepping over adversity, okay? You step into your power by focusing on aligned action, okay? You are the mountain. When you, every time there is something you have to step over or overcome, you are going up the mountain, okay? Every step that you take to overcome whatever that is, you are going up a mountain. You are the mountain, okay? The growth comes through the adversity. We learn how to, with all of these things, are the shadow. This is the shadow. This is shadow energy, okay? When we transmute these 3D dense energies of shock, anger, pain, sadness, and depression, when we transmute them into acceptance, hope, reintegration, and renewal, you ascend. You're going up the mountain, okay? You are the mountain when you walk with the shadow that you come across in the Five of Pentacles in the dark night of the soul, okay? Because seeing those things coming at you, making you move the goalposts out of the comfort zone to find a way, okay, is helping you to ascend. Okay, so the divine feminine, that's how she be. The divine feminine started at the Five of Pentacles to become the empress. The divine masculine, okay, ascends on the earth plane. The divine feminine ascends with her intuition, her psychic abilities in the higher realms. Okay, so things have to play out. Let them play out. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, can you tell us what is being spoken about at the throat chakra? This one might go a little long, y'all, because they are talking. We let the angels talk. What is being spoken about at the throat chakra? Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. All right, Three of Pentacles, a collaboration. There's a message. It's right there. Okay. Ascending the mountain. Okay, we just talked about it. Ascending the mountain. Okay, there's a message. Keep going forward. Ascending the mountain. Okay, keep going forward. Every time you conquer a challenge, a lesson, experience a challenge, you are going forward. You're going higher and higher and higher on the mountain of you. Okay. Listen to your divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. Listen to your intuition. Be observant to divine intervention. Be observant to divine timing, okay? What we're looking at, for me, it was divine timing for me to look at where I am and where I need to be, okay, or where I'm end up being, okay. It was time. Now, on the left side of the Three of Pentacles is the devil energy, okay, addiction, obsession, limited. So if this is at the throat chakra with Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, somebody has come to a realization and they are speaking about it in their heart, from their mind, or from their soul. They're speaking out about it. It's at the throat chakra, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we're looking at a collaboration that involved devil energy. Okay, now this collaboration had somebody holding on too tight or hoarding. Okay, somebody else is walking away from this Five of Cups. This is somebody walking away, okay, in despair. This is desperation. This is misery. See all their water, all the crying? I don't know if they're crying or those his tears as he had to walk away, because they're still at the top of the mountain. This water is coming down the mountain. Okay, look, Nine of Wands. Somebody in the Nine of Wands using a bright new idea to do something over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Okay, and remember we were talking about the Ace of Cups. Any ace that you get is something that you deserve. Now this one we're talking about, hold on babies, we just saw it, hold on, look, see all that water, that Ace of Cups, this is emotional, this is emotional, okay, wow, thank you Spirit, okay, why is it emotional? Because the truth came out, something has been illuminated, that somebody, remember we saw the Two of Swords? Somebody was obscuring the truth from themselves about a situation they were in, and it was a nightmare of their own making, okay? On the right side, Six of Swords, somebody is moving on to calmer waters, okay? There's going to be a conversation, okay? There's going to be a conversation about what happened, or somebody's having a conversation now, okay? Now, this is in reverse. Okay, in the upright, this is somebody sacrificing themselves and wanting to see something from a different perspective. When it's in the upright, when he's upside down, he is now seeing things from a different perspective about what was happening. So remember, if we saw the Two of Swords and somebody was obscuring the truth from themselves, they are now looking at it hard. Spirit, the messenger coming in. Nine of Cups, somebody is utilizing the love that they have for themselves. They're looking at all of this emotional energy, okay, and they're getting help from Archangel Raphael, okay, hero of hearts. But sometimes those hearts got to be broken for us to walk away from what is not for our highest good. Thank you, Spirit. This is the Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, in the dark night of the soul, looking at what was or what could be, okay, from the 0 degree. Okay, these two gentlemen are looking at that Five of Pentacles that they need, but they're on the outside of the church. So that means they don't have the Five of Pentacles, but they can come up with a resolution or a solution to get them. It's for them to walk around to the side of the church and go through the gateway of change. Wow, Spirit. Okay. All right, y'all. This might go a little long, because we're almost there. Okay, but let's go. We got two more. Well, three, really. Okay, thank you, Spirit. If you would, please. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. That was amazing. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary. In the third eye, what is the message? If you could give us the message, please. Thank you. Thank you. A tower. Somebody knows. Remember, we had the hanging man is now in the upright. He is looking at things from a different perspective, okay? What he was looking at, thank you, Spirit, was devil energy that was in a collaboration. There was devil energy in a collaboration, okay? Now what he's looking at is a tower in that collaboration, and because of that, there's change that is coming because of this tower. A tower is the universe balancing itself. Now, if you're the mountain and you're co-creator or prime creator, aren't you balancing yourself out by looking something really, really hard to see if it was for your highest good or if it's not? Have you met a milestone and it's time for you to cross a threshold to do something different, to come out of your comfort zone? Look at it that way instead of being angry about it. Open your heart, mind, and soul to receive those angels coming to get you, to cross you over the third. Once you cross over the threshold, the angels are there to help you to get to the next place where you need to be and help you through the next lesson, experience, or challenge. Okay? Thank you. I love y'all when you guys step in like that. Thank you so much. Okay, on the left side of the tower, what do we see? Betrayal. Okay? There was betrayal. There was heartbreak, betrayal, there was loss. There was something that happened after this collaboration. And we saw that it was collaboration that embodied devil energy, obsession, materialism. Okay? All right, now let's look at what was going on. The tower is because of deception, thievery, and sabotage. Okay? This was lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay? Now, sometimes this is people. Hold on. Thank you guys for holding. We had a visitor. All right. Archangels, help me. All right, y'all. So we got a tower. On the left side of the tower, we got betrayal. Okay? On the right side of the tower, we got lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay, thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, for that message that is going to whoever needs to see the truth that was obscured from them. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, if you would, can you please tell us a message that is coming from the all that is and the all that ever was, from all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one, because of the spiritual connection at the crown chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus. Thank you. Thank you so much. King of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody is getting a message about how to manage what they need to manage, or they're getting a message about the earthly tangible blessings that they built from themselves. What it looks like on the left side, somebody was stealing from them. Okay, they didn't want to see the truth. They knew the money was there. Something was going on with the money, but they did not want to see the truth. Okay, and instead, now that they see the truth, are they going to release this burden, or are they going to keep carrying it? That's what's up to them. Okay? Wow. Always something, no matter what, y'all. Okay, we're going to look at it, because every time we come across, we get to one place, they show up. The negative energy shows up. Okay? But we're not going to let that negative energy, okay, we're not embracing that. We're going to send infinite, unconditional love to all energies, people, places, and things throughout all space and time and beyond. We thank the Archangel Twin Flames for their presence. We thank the Archangels from the four corners from their presence. We thank the Archangels of the Seven Rays for their presence. We thank you, Archangel Raziel, for your presence. And we thank you for bringing infinite, unconditional love with you to embrace us. And for everybody that is listening to this right now, I am grateful to you. Okay, Spirit, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory, if you would. Spirit, at the causal chakra, can you tell us, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory? Hold, please. Thank you for holding. Okay, we are at the causal chakra. Now, what you guys just saw is interruption, okay? Distraction. And sometimes when things are going really, really good, you forget what that interruption or the distraction feels like. And is the energy of maybe frustration, okay? Sometimes it might be anger, or what are you doing that shows up? Take a breath. Stop what you're doing. Back up a minute. Okay? Take a breath. The phone starts ringing during the reading. Pause it. Get up. Go take care of what you need to take care of. And as you're walking back, breathe in that positive energy. Okay? Walk through that positive energy. Let it surround you and embrace you. Breathe in deep. Let go of whatever that interruption or that distraction brought up into your heart space. Let it go. Because remember, Eternal moment of now. The future meets you where you are. Okay, sometimes in that future there's a test. Okay? Sometimes there is a test of your commitment to what you just said about staying positive no matter what. Okay? Look at it for what it is. Okay? And then you say, cut, clear, release. Let it go. Okay? We not judging, we not blaming, we not doing nothing. We gonna focus on the rest of this reading right here, right now. Okay? Because we not carrying nobody else's burdens. That's for real. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. May we have the causal chakra, please. Thank you. Another thing is, you know, when you get distractions and interruptions, you're on the right path. Keep going. Okay, keep going. Causal chakra, thank you. Look, walk away from the bully. We just talked about it. This is a temporary win for the bully. 2 people are walking away from the bully. This temporary win may have given them something, okay, to brag about. May have given them something to flex their wings about, but it was temporary. Remember, whatever you put out there comes back to you tenfold, okay? Now, this King of Cups, okay, was he loving himself, okay? Why is the King of Cups walking away? Let's see who's walking away. 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups. This is love, joy, and peace, or this is a third party. Okay. What I got was the King of Cups is the one that's walking away from whoever had these 5 swords. Okay. Whoever had the 5 swords. Okay. This King of Cups, emotional balance, generosity. Okay, something was illuminated to him. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Something was illuminated to him about a Queen of Cups. Okay, was it good or bad? Who has manifested a relationship being held by the Knight of Pentacles, okay, for a stable foundation. Because you know who, what, when, where, and why, what is happening. You are observant of what's going on around you, okay? So this third party, okay, somebody is walking away from this third party. Okay, somebody's walking away from this third party. That's the cause. Now, if we look at all of this story, okay, we have a businessman who's a 9 of Pentacles. Look. He is now the King of Pentacles. That's his 10 of Pentacles. Okay? He went from here to here. He's evolved to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? The experience, okay, to the growing, the experience, okay, that was guilt hard in, starting over, okay, evolved and grew to a tower. See the energies that were projected, the shock, anger, pain, disappointment, sadness, all of that was projected and it caused a tower. This is all of that needed a balance, okay, and it's being balanced by the universe, being balanced to become acceptance, hope, reintegration, renewal. Okay. Now, the challenge. Finding inner balance, okay? Finding inner balance, okay? Focusing on aligned action, finding inner strength, okay? And growing from adversity brings a collaboration with your divine guide, spirit guides, guardian angels, and it may even be a business partnership or something that's for your highest good, okay? Okay? Now, on this side, we see where this collaboration brought a tower to a King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Now, let's see this. This crosses to this. Whoever caused the delay, somebody caused the delay and they became a subject matter expert. This will go both ways. Somebody is walking away from this bully, or this bully is now getting a delay. Okay? Wow. The bully may be getting a delay. But these two people that are walking away, because they were in a delay, are now subject matter experts. Okay? Now, this is the card that brought out the story that the angels wanted to tell. There was a third party in the way. Okay? This third party caused a whole lot of situation. Okay, you see that? Somebody don't want this told. Hold on, y'all. Okay, thank you guys for holding that. I had to stop the video on 10 minutes and 1 second. So it's 1, 1, 1. Spirit is in the room. So here's what we're going to do. We look at interruptions and distractions, or distractions as interruptions to your original purpose. Just leave it. Just let it go. Because whoever is trying to distract you is not getting your attention. So they are going to continue to get your attention. Don't put your attention on something that's not for your highest good, or something you don't want to put your attention on. Don't. Okay? That is the lesson for right now. Okay. So we cross the 8 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Cups. Okay? Third party. This story is about somebody, okay, that was in a relationship with somebody else, okay? He is now the King of Swords. He is telling the truth, okay, about his situation. It's this person right here that is transforming, okay? That is what is happening on the earth plane. They were in their mind about something, okay? We now know that something was a third party. We now know he is the King of Swords. Okay. He is moving forward because he is gaining control of his environment. He is receiving the Ace of Pentacles from the all that is and the all that ever was by learning, growing, and evolving from lessons, experiences, and challenges. He is also receiving the 10 of Cups, that is true love, heart's desire, wish fulfillment. Okay? And who is it? The Emperor. Okay, he is going into his Emperor power, okay? Because he was in his mind, he was thinking about it, he was getting the downloads from his intuition and his messages from his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, because, thank you, Spirit, he balanced his masculine and his feminine, internal masculine and feminine side. Okay, he did the crying. Okay, he shed the tears, cleansed his soul. He went into the rejuvenation and rejuvenating rain to cleanse the past, heal the present. Okay, wow, Spirit. Okay, somebody's screaming. Somebody's outside screaming, y'all. Oh man. Okay, so this official person is gaining strength, okay, to receive love, joy, peace, and happiness. Okay. We're gonna finish this right now, y'all, in a few minutes. Let's finish it. Okay. So now we have change for a wise leader, okay, who is going to go into change for a wise leader, who's going to go into a collaboration that is for his highest good. He's listening to his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. He is moving forward, okay? Love, joy, and peace, okay? Oh, this is funny now. If you look at all the things, okay, you look at all the things that happened during this reading, okay, we know, okay, that what we were saying was the truth, because there was too many times somebody wanted us to shut up. And we're not going to shut up. We're going to keep moving. But we're going to keep moving with infinite, unconditional love. We don't let negative energies, the 3D disc energies that have us stuck, okay, and not moving forward, we are releasing and surrendering all of those. We're finding our inner strength. We are focusing on aligned action. We are walking with our shadow, because the mountain, up the mountain, because the mountain is us. Okay, all right, y'all, that's it. This is the reading. I send all energies of people, places, and things throughout all space and time, throughout all space and time and beyond. Infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me two sides of everything. and for me being able to see and observe two sides of everything. All right, thank you, Archangel Raziel. Thank you to the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. Thank you to the energy of angel number 11111. Thank you to all energies of the angelic empire for being and participating in this reading. Thank you to the archangels, twin flames of our chakras, and the archangels of the seven rays. Thank you to the archangels of the four corners in your twin flames. We love you, we thank you, and we are grateful to you. To all people, places, and things throughout all space and time that are watching my video, I am sending you the energy, this healing energy. Whoa, it's hot over there. Okay, let me send y'all some of this. This is hot. This is going, uh-oh. See that pillar? They needed to shift. The pillars are shifting into place. Here is some beautiful, beautiful Reiki, universal energy for you. Oh my goodness, it's going up my arm. The energy is going up my arm, you guys. I'm hoping you guys are getting this energy. It's going up my arm. My chest is hot right now. My chest is really, really hot right now. So I'm thanking you, Spirit. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for this beautiful energy. Divine God, Spirit, go. Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you so much. I welcome and acknowledge your presence, and I'm grateful that you stayed long enough to get to the end of this reading. Thank you so much for your energy. I pray that you have a beautiful, beautiful day on purpose. I am grateful to you. So let's leave it here. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I will respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. I'm still feeling this energy, you guys. I still feel it. Let me send you some more. This is beautiful. It's going all across the cards. Wow, Spirit, thank you so much to all of my crystals. To all of my crystals. I am so very grateful that with all of the processes, people, places, and things, you are here sharing your energy with us. I am grateful to you with infinite, unconditional love. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And I hope you guys are feeling this energy. And if you wish to absorb this beautiful crystal energy and the Reiki Universal Life Force energy, all you have to do is say yes. All right? So we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much. I am so very grateful to you. Thank you for learning, growing, and evolving with me. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.